What's up? We're here to do the fire gym, right? The flat battle with Flat Mary, yeah. My team looks a lot different, is a lot stronger now, we can't even compare. And yeah, I know that some of y'all here don't want me to win. You just don't want me to win. You know, you don't want to see me win. Guess what? I don't want to see you at all. That's the difference between us. Alright, I wanted to already make this video sooner, but you know, I'm gonna explain in this video why I couldn't, you know, and I could just make a video now. Right now, all of this part of a fucking man, Sapphire. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, as some of y'all know, yesterday was this GTA 6 trailer reveal on Netflix, right? Netflix chose to finally show the trailer. You know, guess what? After I watched the trailer, I felt so drained. I felt horrible. I felt sad. I wouldn't even say I was angry. Yeah, angry. I was so angry. You know, something about this trailer bothered me. You know, something about this trailer just was disappointing. Alright. I was like, why all the delays? Why were they delaying this game if that's all we get? Like, how long was this trailer? 20 minutes. You guys think already that's like, you know, worth hyping it up just because it's 20 minutes? This doesn't matter. Alright, the complete trailer is a disappointment. Take it how you want it. After me watching this GTA 6 trailer, I know for a fact that I'm not missing out. You know, that's what the trailer showed me. If I'm being honest. You know, the gameplay just doesn't look right. Looks, you know, did you guys like lie to us? You know, but they lied to us. You know, the gameplay really doesn't really look great. Then there are already some who say that the protagonists from GTA 5 are better. You know, so you could even have better protagonists. And many are disappointed, right? Many don't care. But the thing is, like, how you know these fanboys act nowadays over some video game. You guys make me think you're not real gamers and you never been. Alright? Because who cares? Who cares about a leak or somebody who leaked footage? Because now you guys are starting movements to get him caught, to get out of here. So overly, but why do you care? You know, this kind of shows me that maybe you're not a gamer. Maybe you just like all the drama around it. You know, all this stuff. So all of this, the graphic doesn't look as great, right? The Netflix gameplay showcase wasn't as great. Even the GTA 5 characters, I'm not saying GTA 5 is the greatest game of all time, but even GTA 5 with Trevor and all the other main cast are more interesting than what we have now. And I don't know what's with these GTA fanboys. Every time we criticize the game, every time we're like, I'm not interested into this game, I don't care, you guys get so angry. You guys get angry over us having a different opinion about this game and not being as interested as y'all. We're not as hyped. We just aren't. And what you guys are doing is sending us death threats over this game. Alright? Because if you pull up a video about these average guys who make GTA videos analysis, they just think everything is positive and they can't wait and it's gonna be so huge, right? If you ask someone who has different opinion, they get so angry, they tell you to delete your account, they tell you you're stupid, they like, make your own game. What if I don't want to make my own game? I don't want to make my own game. You have a problem with this? Huh? You have a problem? You have a problem with me not wanting to make my own game? Really? What are you gonna do? Nothing. 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 There's nothing you're gonna do exactly. You know, other than this, you know, I haven't been doing much. Just, you know, wanted to watch these cartoons, right? You know, because I wanted to know when these cartoons really went bad. But there's one thing I'm never gonna do is watch Family Guy. Family Guy, I don't care what did the fans say when did this cartoon went bad. I don't give a crap. I'm not gonna watch the newer episodes. I'm not gonna watch the oldest episode. For me, it's just a disgusting cartoon I could never get into, and I know it's full of these losers watching this and sending these memes. I don't care. So instead, I chose to just go check out The Simpsons. Many say that The Simpsons, you know, start to go bad like season 9 or 11. I would even say already season 8 already showed some cracks. Season 8 is like already kind of Homer is stupid, Marge is just a woman, Bart is the victim, and Lisa is not important anymore. That's the whole vibe I get from the new Simpsons. Alright, what happened to Apu? Apu getting no screen time anymore. All the other ones. Alright. So I already don't like season 8 of Simpson, and maybe even season 7 has like some weak points, who knows, but it starts way sooner than season 9. I refuse to accept that Simpson downfall began at season 9. It began sooner. Alright, these are just these guys blinded by nostalgia. I don't want to admit it. Alright, then I wanted to check out SpongeBob, but since I already know all the you know, early seasons, I went and checked out seasons 17 and 16. The season 17 episode, The Nerds, and season 16, the gorilla costume day. Alright. These episodes are bad. They're bad. Alright. Especially if you compare with the OG SpongeBob. They're just bad. They just the first SpongeBob memes, they just use them again. They're just overusing memes. I'll just make Patrick or SpongeBob act out of character. You know? I don't care. These episodes are just 10 minutes each. I'm not really complaining that much, but you know, I would never check like an entire season. I would never do it, but I wanted to know like what's the hype about, and I want to know why SpongeBob is the way it is now. It's because, you know, you guys are so weak now. You guys are so soft. You know, you don't want these cartoon characters to have too much of character development because you're gonna be jealous at some stick figures. Some of you sometimes forget that this is just a cartoon. Alright, so moving on to South Park. I have zero interest on checking out the newest episode, so I just checked out Scott Tinderman. It's like season 5. episode, and now that I rewatched this episode, it didn't age well. The pacing is kinda trash. Alright, you guys who overhyped this episode, you know, this episode just shows how evil Harry Cartman can be. You know, and that's great. But the build-up, the pacing, they just show too many unnecessary scenes, like nobody cares. Alright. So we're actually talking about the fact that some of you already have families, kids and stuff, and you are excited over a video game, over a GTA. The game doesn't look all that great, but all you haters have to say is that the hate is forced. There are tons of other games that are graphically more impressive than this game. They are. You know, I'm not gonna, give you any examples, because you're gonna feel entitled again. These guys feel entitled. No, you guys, there's so much more responsibility in this life, and things that are happening. Alright, you guys, so many things you guys need to get your life together. You don't have no time to be overhyping this game. Alright, I don't care if you guys gonna buy GTA 6 or not. I don't care if you guys gonna play it or not. I don't care if you guys like it or not. Alright, but you guys saying that I'm forced, and you're basically saying that I'm lying to myself. that I actually like this game and want this game, but I really don't care. But you think I'm lying. You're like anyone who doesn't care about this is a liar. You think the whole world cares because you care. Oh yeah, alright, so this whole thing of GTA is fake. The hype is fake, the hate is fake, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if both of them is fake, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if you get the game or not. You guys wanna be like, yeah it does, yeah it does. You know, these haters are faking everything. Their reaction is fake. All these guys who wanna defend this game are faking it. They don't care. They're most likely not even gonna play the game. They're most likely gonna get it for free. They don't care. And they just wanna play a fool. We're talking about these guys with small brains who look at somebody with braids. If you have braids, they're gonna actually think that you're balding. These spots, certain spots. Alright, we're talking about these guys. It doesn't matter if they're lying or not. The fact that they actually have to talk about this, the fact that they have to actually hate someone who doesn't like the game, who is not interested, this already should show you who you're dealing with, what type of individuals do type of stuff like this. Yeah. So if you guys don't think I'm like if you guys think I'm exaggerating, let's just read the comments of guys commenting under someone who is not happy about the GTA trailer. Just read what they say. They're calling us fucking ungrateful, piece of shit. Bro, it looked fire. So you are actually forcing upon your opinion because you're like actually commenting on somebody's video, right? As if somebody even reads comments. I don't think people really read comments. They say that we're the type of guys who wouldn't prefer Golem over GTA, you know, like whatever. Why would you even say this? And they're like, yo, shut the fuck up. Biggest game ever. It's the most realistic game ever. Bro, I don't want to play a realistic game. I don't want to play the most realistic game. I don't care about realistic games, alright? People who care about realistic games are losers and softies and pussies who cannot leave the house. Because they get beat up by like some random strangers, I don't know. But they can defend themselves, and of course you guys like that. Of course you guys need the game to be realistic with the cars. Driving cars as realistic as possible so I can stay home and hate some more and write these comments. You know, oh shut the fuck up bro, you wearing a beanie and no top. Oh yeah, I guess I have to apologize for this, right? I'm just gonna read these GTA hater comments. These are one of the best comments. Like, do I still need haters if they're like GTA fanboys? Who are fake, by the way. They're fake. They don't even care about this game. We all know they don't care. How you care about this game? The game isn't even out yet. Therefore, you cannot even care. You can't care about a game that's not there yet. It makes no sense. As long as you're not playing this game, bro, what then why even care? this is just how it is. Everyone who defends this GTA crap, everyone who's gonna buy it, like spend real money and really play it and praise the hell out of it and hate everyone who doesn't, is a racist. Alright? You're a racist if you buy these games overly. You know, if you all like these fake gamers, right? That's what you are. Alright? You are racist and you're a simp. Alright? You're a simp, you're a horrible simp. And you're blinded by nostalgia and all these traits combined. You're the reason why the world is horrible like that. You're the reason why nobody can get video games and nothing. Because you all are in all these fandoms wanting to, you know, tell everyone how you guys feel about it, but nobody cares. You are the reason. It is what it is. Those who gonna hit the game are fake gamers and racists, while the others who not gonna get the game gonna be hated, gonna be sending death threats. Alright? And nowadays it's just normal. It's normal to go on social media and just hate everyone and just you know because in public you guys would never do this. I'm just saying, you would never talk to me like this in public. Alright? You guys would even go so far and breed, if that's possible. You guys would breed children and teach them how to be racist and send them out in public to talk to me, but you guys would never do this. Alright? These are GTA players. This is who we're dealing with. There are way more people than you think that actually don't like the trailer. Alright? And the first thing you're gonna say is that we never satisfied. We always complain. Yo bro, why should I be satisfied about someone who's actually sending me death threats over a video game, or saying that I'm stupid, low IQ because I don't like this game. People who don't like, people who complain, people who don't like GTA 6 are stupid, have low IQ, right? Alright, should I just be satisfied that I have a bunch of haters doing this over something they don't even care, they're fake, because nobody cares, bro, about this trailer. And it's not even the trailer, it's the hype around it. The hype, the countdown, the decade of development. Alright, this sounds like a bunch of losers just want to get attention, because once they release their game, nobody's gonna interview them, nobody's gonna talk to them, and they're like, while they're still teasing the game, they wanna, like, you know, make their posts, Twitter posts seem important and stuff. You know, I've seen this. I've seen other, like, smaller video game developers. You know, they just talk all day about their video game, like as if, but nobody cares. They think everyone cares. Nobody cares, man. They're delusional. is, you can call this hate force, you can call it forced, you know, but you dudes, you would really suck off Rockstar dry. Alright? You would just suck them off for this, everything you do. The game looks bad. Right? You know, and you say it's gonna be historical. Historical for who? Historical for who? Like who do you refer? Like historical? Like who's gonna hype this up? You know, I'm talking about somebody who matters. I'm not talking about some random NPCs, some random losers. They hype everything. So this is what we're gonna see all day. Now, for all day, for the entire day, we're just gonna see a lot of guys just taking Rockstar's cock. You guys gonna take Rockstar's dick in your mouth. You guys gonna deep throat Rockstar. This is all that's gonna happen today. Alright? You just wanna put stick, swallow Rockster, cock, and balls. Alright? Because you guys are so offended, you're so hurt for others calling this mid. So hurt, you don't like it at all. You just want to do all this gagging noises and stuff, and oh yeah, Rockster. That's it, that's all we gonna see, To all you haters, you know, who watched this video all the way through, I just have one question. How does a Rockster dick taste? How does the Rockster cock in their balls? How does it feel like to have their dick and balls in your mouths? Sucking it to dry, and deep throating them, and me riding Rockster for everything they do, praise them for everything they do. Because they could never do nothing wrong. They could never make a game that's garbage. You know, they could never make a game where somebody just doesn't care anymore. You know, no, this could never happen. GTA 6 sucks. If you compare GTA 6 with 5 and previous GTAs, it just sucks. Characters have no soul. The GTA 6 characters have no soul. So of course somebody soulless like you gonna like it. Alright? If you make a video and you don't like GTA, you're not gonna get any views because they hate the truth. Another question, do you guys really expect them to make a great GTA game every time? Alright? Even though they know that some of these GTA games not gonna sell as great than others, you think they're always gonna make a great game? Really? You know? So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, these characters don't look interesting, and what you guys are gonna say is like, oh, well don't play the game. Well then don't play this game. Who told you that? Who told you I was even gonna play GTA? Who told you I was gonna play GTA? And you know, I do whatever I want, man. If I want to play it, I'll still play it, even if it's a garbage game. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. You know, don't tell me what to do. You let social media, alright, all these type of, things dictate how you should live your life and your lifestyle, because you don't have your own personality. You just like GTA. You just defend GTA because you saw someone else defend it. Alright? It is safe to say that GTA 6 is for racist, fake gamers who are simps in real life, who always have trouble to, you know, get chicks, women to get laid. And if they do get chicks get laid, they always get these horrible, ugly ones. Alright? So that they can have the experience of having a girlfriend. That's all GTA 6 is, because it's what it is. Like, oh, it's this couple, this man and woman, they're couple, you know. And then you're gonna have all these you know, GTA cocksuckers be like, oh, I wish I could have a girlfriend, you know. So you guys can buy this game and play and know how it feels like to have a girlfriend for once, you know. That's gotta be it.